Let's hope we can get a little bit of quality into the game in the second half.
Absolutely, Mark. Sometimes the pressure gets to you. We've seen that in the final third. We've seen that in the quality we've seen in the final third. We expect better from the players. But if we have a look at the bench, for Mohun Bagan Supergiant, we've still got Nistin Kolaso. We've got Manveer Singh on the bench. For Imami East Bengal, we've got Clayton Silva. Squad depth in both these sides, a good problem there for Carlos Cuadro and Juan Ferrando.
Well, Imami East Bengal were forced into a change in the first half. Jordan Elsey was injured, so Jose Antonio Pardo, the new addition in their foreign ranks, the Spaniard, coming on. Player that played mainly in the lower leagues in Spain, but there's a real Spanish feel with the foreigners this season through the Imami East Bengal side. Pardo, Borja, Sol Crespo, Javier Severio, who's the coach as well, hailing from Spain as well. Carlos Cuadra, man who was originally assistant to Albert Rocker at Bengaluru before taking over in his own right and lifting the Hero Indian Super League title. And of course, a man who had Clayton Silva with him as a player at Bengaluru as well. But Clayton, who signed that extension to his contract last season, only on the bench. And here come Mohun Bagan Supergiant right at the start of the second half. Stabbed away comfortably by Pardo. Now Nanda Kumar. Mahesh. 4 yellow cards coming at the end of the first half as well in a couple of little incidents, but referee on the whole has kept control. Let's hope it stays that way in the second half. Mohamed Rakib trying to find some space and finding some space as well. Chance maybe to run at Subashish, tries to bend that one round the fullback, but too close to Vishal Kaith, who's able to gather comfortably.
A beautiful pass in there for Mohamed Rakib. Tries to get that ball in, too close to the goalkeeper. Severio was on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Well, that's given away. Vishal Kaith was quickly out. Well, we saw a mistake in the first half that saw Prabshik and Gill have to intervene quickly. And Vishal Kaith berating his defenders for a moment of, or a lack of concentration at the start of the second half.
And look at that for a pass. Anwar Ali, very casual in that back pass. Vishal Kaith does well, reads the situation, comes out and clears the ball. The threat still in and around Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
Capra's throw. It's a short ball back to him. Sahal is able to nip in and take that away. Nanda and Capra between them on this near touch line. Capra with a throw once again, the Imami East Bengal captain. So looking for Borja, but again, too much on it. Walker can't keep the ball in play and runs out for a goal kick to Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
A chance to get back that composure for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Playing from the back. Anwar Ali.
Mohun Bagan have lost their last two Durand Cup finals. 2019, they lost out to Gokulam Kerala. And in 2009, they were beaten by Churchill Brothers after extra time. Both these sides have won 16 Durand Cups between them, of course. Mohun Bagan's last coming back in 2000 when they had a golden goal over Mahindra United. Here they come on the attack again. In behind Sadiku. Over Subashish. Hector Yuste will have plenty of time just to tidy this one up in front of Vishal Kaith. Dashish right. Divi Petratos, who had that shot that was just over. Well, began Supergiant's first shot in that First half coming in stoppage time, deep into stoppage time. Here's Mohamed Rakib. Nice ball down the line. Chase on again for Borja. Did have a chance to get on the end of that one. To far out of reach of Javier Severia. Now Ashish Rai. Went down by Sahal, but possession handed back to the Red and Gold Brigade. A single Nanda Kumar goal was enough to give him Army East Bengal victory in the group stage when these two met. Borja comes off Anwar Ali. Petratos chasing back with Mohamed Rakib. Rakib's done well to win the ball back. Good intensity to the start of the second half. Down the line looking for Nanda Kumar. Hooked away acrobatically by Ashik.
Saul Crespo looking to play the ball in for Nanda Kumar. A throw in.
Borja. Blocked by Sahal. Cabra still alive here for Army East Bengal. Nanda Kumar. Saul Crespo. The angle was a little bit tight to try anything with that much pace on it. It was always going to be overhit if you're aiming for Javier Severio.
Across the face of the goal. Nanda Kumar playing the ball in for Saul Crespo. Should have kept it low. Too much height on that. A strong start for both these sides in the second half. Is it going to be one of those games where you get one goal in and sit back?
Challenge on Cabra. There was a challenge earlier as well, which left Mohun Bagan Supergiant player down as well. So referee allowing play to run. Carlos Quidrat not happy. And here come Mohun Bagan Supergiant, but the shot driven by Sadiku. Referee's claiming that it took a deflection. Not to be that goal kick.
And that's the quality we've been talking about, Mark. He takes that shot from far out. He's got players in better positions. He's got Petratos. He's got Ashik. Chooses to shoot from far out. On the other hand, here we see Carlos Quadrat not too happy on that challenge on Harmanjot Kabra. Asking for a foul.
Well, you know that one set of supporters will be elated, one will be bitterly disappointed. Here comes Ashik. Petratos looking to get there first. Good defending again, Chununga. Ashik, no one able to show yet in terms of goal scoring. He's won a corner off Borja.
Sahal with his trickery. A challenge on him. Down the left flank, Ashik plays the ball in for Petratos. Chununga was there.
Petratos once again with the corner. Went into a crowd of players again. Subashish came flying in. Nanda Kumar and Ashish Rai shoulder to shoulder. Forced back towards his own goal, away by Pardo. Put out by Anirudh Thapa. Just a feeling that, we said this in the last game, I think in the semi-final, that Sahal and Tapa's been a little bit anonymous. Sahal's certainly seen more of the ball in the game so far, playing that holding midfield role, of course. Here come Mohun Bagan Supergiant once again, but another cross that lacks quality and goes sailing out for a goal kick from Ashish Rai.
Armando Sadiku makes that run in towards the 6-yard box. Not too happy with the quality. He did get past the defenders. And this man, Ashish Rai, will look to do better.
Kept in play by Mahesh. Looking for early ball for Severio. It's a bit too high for Vishal Kaith. He managed to get a hand on it. Pushed it away from danger, fortunately for him. Away by Mohamed Rakib, who's had a fairly steady game at right back so far. Played in field by Cabra. Sol Crespo. Here comes Manda. Borja. Struck it well, comes off the back of Anwar Ali. They've looked a little bit more dangerous, Imami East Bengal, than their opponents so far in the second half. Ashik. Now Hugo Bumus, is he the key to unlocking this Imami East Bengal defence? Petratos. Ashish Rai, haven't really seen the quality that we know he's capable of yet. Petratos once again, delivered in with pace towards Sadiki, but too much pace once more. And another attack comes to nothing for Juan Ferrando's side.
These two players, they can look to be threatening for Imami East Bengal. Petratos getting that ball in from the right flank. Sadiku chooses to finish it first time. Could he have controlled it? Mohun Bagan, super giant. These fans gathered in support of their club. They want them to lift the trophy. The other hand, Imami East Bengal. It's a party in Kolkata today, Mark.
It is indeed. And good to see all ages here as well. Some of the younger supporters coming in. Probably quite a lot of people getting their taste of a first Kolkata derby as well, after we were in the bubble for a couple of years, of course, for the first seasons. Both these teams in the Hero ISL. Carlos Quadra having a bit of a verbal battle there with Armando Sadiki. And Carlos Quadra gets a yellow card. Fury on the bench saying that Sadiku should also get the yellow.
And that's when you know you're watching a Kolkata derby. A foul on Sadiku by Sol Crespo. Carlos Quadra not too happy.
Armando Sadiku certainly puts himself around. We saw that when he came in against North East United in the semi-final. 12 goals in 39 appearances for Albania. So we are going to see the change. Clayton Silva is coming on. So it's going to be Borja that's coming off. A bit of frustrating evening for Borja, really. But now we've got Clayton Silva and Javier Severio and Mahesh and Nanda Kumar. But just for the moment, a little bit of defending to do here for Imami East Bengal. Petratos over the free kick. Can he deliver now? Subashish in there again, away by Sol Crespo. Harmanjot Cabra hammers the ball away to safety, only as far as Anwar Ali. Good take. Read that well, Prabshik and Gill. And balled out to Mahesh to try and get his side moving forward. Anwar Ali again reading that one well. Clayton Silva was right behind him. But a positive move for Imami East Bengal, Aaron.
You wanted your star striker to be playing. Clayton Silva now playing with Severio. And we know this combination, Mahesh Nauram Singh and Clayton Silva in the last season. They've looked threatening.
And the Kumar pressed by Ashik, Mohamed Rakib. Chungunga. Towards Sol Crespo, won back by Hugo Bumus. Got Sahal inside him. Petratos is there as well. Bumus is gone down after a collision with Harmanjot Cabra. Referee plays the advantage. Bumus is back on his feet. Overlap from Ashish Rai. Lovely ball inside. Oh, just had a little bit too much on it. Just wanted to hold up a little bit from Petratos. Takes a yard off that, and Ashish Rai has a clear run to that byline, but just runs out of play for a goal kick.
A little too heavy with that pass. Petratos chopping and turning. Probably thinking to himself, should he have gone on the inside or the outside of Mahesh Nauram Singh? Got news.
Harmanjot Cabra has picked up a yellow card. Sorry, Karen. Harmanjot Cabra has been booked there for something he's obviously said. And the change coming. Manveer Singh is coming on. And Ashish Rai is coming off.
An attacking change there. Manveer Singh coming in place of a right back, Ashish Rai. Is there going to be a change in formation?
Manveer comes on. Hasn't scored in the, well, has got a couple of goals rather in the competition. This is about the moment we would expect to start seeing changes made, and it was around this point, 61 minutes, when Nanda Kumar scored in the first meeting between the two sides. Here's Petratos. Hugo Bumus. Petratos again. Bumus has continued his run. Manveer, first delivery. Bumus continued his run into the box and just stabs it wide.
Better from Mohun Bagan, supergiant. Not an easy finish from there. Look at that. Petratos plays it in for Manveer Singh. One touch out of his feet. Tries to finish it first time. A shot, a finish off target. Was too far ahead of the first post. Hard to angle it.
Manveer scored penalty in the opening game against Bangladesh Army in the 5-0 win, and got another important goal in that quarter-final win over Mumbai City FC. Mohammed Kabra, who was yellow carded a moment or so ago. Another throw, which will be taken by Mohammed Rakib. It's a high challenge on Javier Severio again, and a yellow card for Tumashio. It's a red card for Anirudh Thapa, who was booked earlier on. I thought it was Subasic that was about to get the yellow, but Thapa gets a second yellow. And Mohun Bagan Supergiants are down to 10 men.
A big blow there for Mohun Bagan, supergiant. Anirudh Thapa. A second yellow for him. Look at that. The ball was in the air. A high studs up challenge. He does get Severio there. It is the second yellow. Advantage for Imami East Bengal going forward. 30 minutes of regulation time yet to play.
Well, his eyes were on the ball, Anirudh Thapa, but he's clearly kicked Severio on the side of the head as he was trying to go for that one. And I think the reaction of those around tells you that it's a yellow card in anybody's book for dangerous play. But of course, being a second yellow, it has even more impact on the decision. And all of a sudden, there are some concerned looks around those Mohun Bagan Supergiant fans at the moment. Makes a nuisance of himself, Severio. He gets himself into those positions to challenge and to harry and to harass defenders, and drew the foul from Anirudh Thapa.
Severio play with Clayton Silva. The way they combine, the way they attack Mohun Bagan Supergiant now. This could be a combination going forward in the Indian Super League as well.
And here's the incident once again.
It is the second yellow. Subhashish Bose, Anirudh Thapa, all they can try. The referee is not going to pull that card back. It is a second yellow. He has been sent off. Dangerous play. Poor decision making. Should have pulled back there in the challenge.
That's a free kick to Imami East Bengal. Well, is this the opening that they were looking for? Looking for a second successive win over their biggest rivals. Mandar's ball in, away by Ashik. And how often have we seen 10 men raise their game and go on to get a result? Shake of the head from Petratos.
Third time, Imami East Bengal trying the same training ground routine in that free kick. Failed thrice. Should have just put the ball into the 6-yard box. You've got a man advantage. Make the most of it.
So Crespo. Chungunga. Nanda Kumar. And that slight tweak in the formation we were talking about is that Ashik's dropped back to play as a wing back along with Manvir. So there are 5 when they're on the defence. There's Mahesh. Tries his luck from distance. Gathered in by Vishal K. Good take by the goalkeeper. Straight at him, though, in fairness.
A shot on target for Mahesh Nauram Singh. Nanda Kumar plays it. But could Mahesh Nauram Singh have passed the ball? Clayton Silva was there. Javier Severio was there.
And Mahesh with a shot on target. Haven't seen too many of those in the game so far. Maybe it'll open up a little bit now, of course, that there's a man advantage for Imami East Bengal. Couple of changes waiting to happen down on the sidelines when the ball next goes out of play, both for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Here's Subhashish. Goalless in the final, the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup. Here's Manvir. Sahal goes off on a diagonal run, but Pardo read it well, came across and stabs the ball out of play for a throw. Sahal gets to the byline. Little chip across, but in behind Sadiku. Mohamed Rakib. Still going. It's an unnecessary tug back by Ashik. And it could be a bit of problem here. Maybe a bit of cramp for Mohamed Rakib.
Look at that, Ashik Kurnian tracking back. That tells you that he's tired. Didn't want to chase him down that right flank. Mohamed Rakib calling for the physios on the pitch.
Well, the yellow cards are back out again. Francisco Pinos, the goalkeeping coach. I think that's the second game in a row he's been yellow carded for Imami East Bengal. Something about goalkeeping coaches, they like to be very vocal.
We saw Dimas Delgado as well. The substitute bench not too happy with that yellow card shown. That was the foul on Armando Sadiku. The Carlos Quadrat and Sadiku in that verbal battle. A yellow card being shown to Carlos Quadrat for that.
He's saying that Sadiku should have had a yellow card as well. So 2 booked on the bench for Imami East Bengal, where it's going to be the triple change for Mohun Bagan. So we're going to see Jason Cummings coming on to replace Hugo Bumus. Again, frustrating for him. Can't seem to play a full 90 minutes under Juan Ferrando at the moment. You can see his reaction, not a happy man. Liston Colasso is also going to be coming on as well. And Glenn Martins will come on for the remainder of the match. Ashik has gone off. Cummings, who scored that penalty in the semi-final. So Crespo swings a long one across. Mohamed Rakib. Too close to the goalkeeper, is it? Vishal Kaith was brave in the challenge. It was aiming towards Severio. Nanda Kumar goes down. There's no foul. Mahesh! Clawed wide by Vishal Kaith, who's been called into action 2 or 3 times in the second half now. That's probably the pick of the bunch. I'm not sure it was creeping in, but making a good save all the same.
Imami East Bengal doing well there. Vishal Kaith coming out and getting the punch out. Nanda Kumar getting the ball in for Clayton Silva. His contribution, a shot on target. Vishal Kaith palming that ball away. A corner for Imami East Bengal now.
Mahesh comes down to take it. 20 minutes to go, plus added time in the final. Are we heading towards another penalty shootout? In by Mahesh. It's probably worth reminding you that Mohun Bagan Supergiant needed a penalty shootout to get through the Hero ISL semi-final last year and a penalty shootout to win against Bengaluru. Both those games ended 0-0. Away by Anwar Ali. Now Sahal. Cummings. First touch for the substitute. Petratos. Maroon and green shirt streaming forward. Still going here. Demi Petratos! Stabs the goal in out of nothing for Mohun Bagan Supergiants. And the 10 men have risen to the occasion. And they've backed off and they've given Demi Petratos too much room. And he didn't need a second invitation. And they have a new hero. There's a long way to go, but Mohun Bagan Supergiant lead here by a 0-0 in the Indian Oil Durand Cup final.
And how many times has he done that? A 10-man Mohun Bagan Supergiant getting the goal in the 71st minute. It was Petratos.
Well, all of a sudden, they believe that they can go on now, despite the fact they're down to 10 men. Here's the move. Well, they seemed very little danger, but he didn't need much backlift. It was almost stabbed into the bottom corner with a bit of bend just to take it away from Prabshuk and Gill. Again from Dimi Petratos. 12 goals last season and another this season as well. First goal in this competition. And what a time to grab it as well and put his side in front. Second season retained by Juan Ferrando. And that's probably his most important goal yet. Did score 2 penalties in the final, of course, to take it to a penalty shootout in regulation time. But, wow, what a great finish.
What a finish that was. Petratos with that left foot from far out. On the other side, Mohamed Rakib trying to run Sahal Abdul Samad, a foul. A free kick in favor of Imami East Bengal.
Sahal just been told to move away. Imami East Bengal trying to get on with this. Sol Crespo. Nanda Kumar gets away from Liston. Goes back in again. All hands on deck. On defensive duty now for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Free header, Nanda Kumar. Straight at Vishal Kaith. What a chance for an equaliser. The man who scored the goal when they met in the group stage. Either side of the keeper, that could have been an equaliser, but he's gone straight at him with a header.
And look at that, Mahesh Naram Singh gets that. He picks out Nanda Kumar. A free header for him in the hands of Vishal Kaith. Could he have directed that across the goal towards the first post? chance goes begging.
And he could be winning the Golden Glove as well now. Vishal K. Gil has conceded, of course. Pebble Achempa also in line for that award potentially. Could be shared, as will the Golden Boot, of course, between David from Mohammedan and Noah Sadoy. Both scored 6 goals each. What a chance, though, for Imami East Bengal. They won't get too many clear-cut chances like that in the time that remains.
We see the passion in the fans, with the fans. Mohun Bagan Supergiant, Imami East Bengal. We know what this match means to them.
He's going for another corner. Vishal K. I think the faintest of touches on that. He didn't need to touch it. I think it was about to miss everybody out. Sol Crespo is going to take the corner. May just have to move the ball back a little bit so it's making contact with that quadrant. "15 minutes of frantic football to come in this Indian Oil Durand Cup final." Sol Crespo again, better angle for the cross this time. Heading back by Severio, but looped rather than got power on it, so it was comfortable for Vishal Kaith, who kept his eye on the ball all the way.
Sol Crespo gets that ball in towards the second post. Javier Severio was there. Not too happy that none of his teammates were ready for the second ball. Vishal Kaith doing well.
Water break in the second half. Well, it's the 11th time these sides have met in the final. 4 wins apiece up to this point. But it's Mohun Bagan Supergiant that have got their noses in front. Is their trophy cabinet about to be boosted by 3 trophies if they can win this? Or is there a grandstand finish coming from Imami East Bengal to get back into this one?
What a goal that was by Petrotos. One man down, getting that goal in from that right flank. We've spoken about that so many times before. He likes to cut in. The defender should have done better, but this time it was Anirudh Thapa. A second yellow for him for that challenge on Severio. Right after that, right after he was sent out, Anirudh Thapa was shown the red card, the second yellow. Mohun Bagan Supergiant getting that goal.
Well, there's the man who scored it, Jimmy Petratos. They backed off, they allowed him to run, and he punished them with a slightly deflected shot into the bottom corner, but the pace on the ball, I think, would have taken it. Prabshuk could get anyway. Just a little nick there off Pardo. Great finish all the same, though.
And how many times he's done that? But where was Imami East Bengal's midfield? Where was Sol Crespo? He should have been there. And only been tracking back Imami East Bengal. Look at that for the celebration. Running across all the way to the Mariners. Celebrating with the fans.
So here come a raft of changes for Imami East Bengal. Edwin Van Spaal's coming on. Saher VP's coming on. And Nishu Kumar is also coming on. Well, multiple changes made here by Carlos Kudrat in a bid to get his side back into this one. There's a little bit of confusion, I think. Cabra just questioning something with the coach. Harish Kundu is the 4th official. No one seems to know what's going on at the moment. Well, in discussion with Dimas Delgado.
Is that a mix-up with the substitutions? Or the captain, Imami East Bengal captain Harmanjot Kabra, doesn't look quite happy. discussing that with his coach.
It's Chung Nunga that's come off. There'll be a slight change in formation again for Imami East Bengal into the final 10 minutes. Away by Cabra. Now a bit of space here for Nanda Kumar. Tried to play through Subhashish Bose. How to play for a throw.
A throw in for Imami East Bengal. Can Mohun Bagan Supergiant maintain their lead? 10 minutes of regulation time now.
It's all hands on deck. In defence, Jason Cummings, the man born in Scotland but represented Australia, international level. Cabra's throw. That's an unnecessary foul from Saher, who's only just come on. I don't think he's touched the ball yet. He's got a yellow card, Saher VP.
Sahal Abdul Samad wins the ball. Saher VP doesn't like it. Tugs him from behind. A foul. A yellow card been shown to him for his first contribution in the match.
Hasn't started in this competition. 5 appearances off the bench now for Suhair. Looks as though the reorganisation in the back, Hamid Rakib has gone alongside Pardo. Cabra's dropped into right back. Liston Colasso. Pardo comes across. Liston looking for Cummings in the middle. Cabra was on the deck when he managed to get the ball away. Now Crespo. Mahesh. Vanspall.
Should Liston Colasso have gone himself, gets the ball in for Cummings. But now on the other side, Imami East Bengal, we've got Edmund Sidney Vanspall.
Falling just too high once again. Quality letting them down once more. Cabra. Nanda Kumar gets away from Liston. Onside here, VP Saher. Nanda. Glenn Martin's tracking him back into the penalty area. Sahal was there as well. Saher. Can't find room for the shot. Good defending. Goes down on the edge of the area. There's no foul, and Glenn Martins will complete the clearance. Everybody back behind the ball for Mohun Bagan Supergiants at the moment. Here they come again. Nishi Kumar. Way over the top. It's a poor delivery. Just when it needed that bit of quality from Manda. And he's hit it straight out of play.
Mandar Al Desai overhits it. Doesn't test the goalkeeper. And now Vishal Kent will take his time. Can Mohun Bagan Supergiant keep ball possession?
So it's straight out of play by Vishal Kaith. Cabra with the throw. Vanspall. Now Mandar. He's trying to tone for that cross a moment or so ago. Pass was short again, and Manveer gets the ball away from danger. Just lacking a few ideas going forward at the moment. Imami East Bengal with time running out, of course. Cabra. Nanda Kumar. Now Vanspall. players waiting in the middle. Clayton Silva, one of them, with area there as well. Again, hammered into space. Chase here for Cummings. Wins the corner. Running at Pardo.
Does well there. Cummings down that right flank. Sprints his way across in a 1v situation with Pardo. Wins the corner as well.
Slotted in nicely. Jason Cummings, couple of goals in the competition. Scored in both of those AFC Cup qualifying games as well against Machindra and Kakarabani. Very reliable penalty taker. Nerves around. Clock's ticking down. Dimi Petratos with the corner. Low one in, came off Nanda Kumar initially and then over the top from Hector Yuste. It may have been Anwar Ali that got the final touch. It was Hector Yuste.
Petratos with that corner in. Mandara Desai once again couldn't clear. Another chance for Imami East Bengal. 5 minutes of regulation time. They need to commit men up front.
Ball forward again from Sol Crespo, blocked by Jason Cummings. Mandar. Cabra. Silva making ground in the middle. Saher with his back to goal. Van's ball! Put out by Anwar Ali before it could reach Vishal Kaith, and then a fairly tame header goes straight to the goalkeeper. Another chance though.
Taking his time there, Vishal Kaith. Harmanjot Kabra plays the ball in for Suhair VP. Edward Sidney Van's ball with that shot on target, blocked by Anwar Ali. Imami East Bengal not quite effective in that final third.
Change here for Imami East Bengal. Brendan Hamill coming on to replace Sahal. So another defensive change made by Juan Ferrando in a bid to close this one out now. Down to 10 men, of course, after the sending off of Anirudh Thapa. Three at the back is the signal you saw there quite clearly from Hamill. Just try and pack out that defence now. Mahesh. Nanda Kumar. Behind Clayton Silva. Came out to Sol Crespo, who swung a boot, went for the spectacular Anwar Ali. No nonsense clearance away once again. Bravo got enough on that, back towards his own goal, and then brings down Jason Cummings. Play continues.
A block by Pardo there. Jason Cummings took his time.
On by Vansport. Imami East Bengal getting as many bodies as they can forward. Now this is going to be real rearguard action from Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Nanda digs out the cross, away again by Anwar Ali. Nishu Kumar trying to keep that ball in play on the far side. Manveer got there first. And it is a throw to Carlos Kudrat's side. And the tension you can feel among the red and gold brigade at the moment is there for all to see. To Yuste, gets the ball away again. There is no way through at the moment. They've defended well here. Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Nishu. Oh, cross once again, and well, that's really let them down. Mandar just a few moments ago skied one over the top. That time it was straight into the hands of a A thankful visual K as we enter the final minute of the 90. There will be probably carrying around 7 or 8 minutes to add on, I would think, in the grand scheme of things. So there may still be time for Imami East Bengal.
There will be. Especially after that red card, time will be added. Imami East Bengal need to commit numbers up front.
Nanda Kumar, is he the key to getting an equaliser that would take us to Clayton Harmanjot Cabra? Nanda Kumar, Clayton Silver just peels away. Van Sport, first time ball off to Tol Crespo, little dink over the top, but there's too much on it again. And Manveer can just shepherd that one away for another goal kick, and more frustration for the Red and Gold Brigade.
Nanda Kumar going across, getting the ball in for Edwin Sydney Van Spal. Mahesh Naram Singh, a little too heavy from him.
Nine minutes additional time. Dimi Petratos' goal in the second half separates the two teams. The Kolkata derby, the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup final. Is it going to be a 17th win in this competition for Mohun Bagan Supergiant? Good header from Subhashish. Just bravely going in. May have injured himself in the process.
Subhashish Bose will take treatment on the pitch. Imami East Bengal players do not look too happy. It is extra time. 9 minutes have been added. The referee signaling that his watch has been stopped.
Yeah, you're always going to get this, of course, at this stage of the game, particularly in a final. Here's the challenge.
No malice in that. It was Suhair VP and Subhashish Bose.
And don't forget, Anirudh Thapa sent off for 2 yellow cards in the second half, the second for a high challenge on Javier Severio. The 10 men subsequently went in front through that Petratos goal, and that's the state of the game at the moment. Such great success over their bitter rivals, of course, in the last few seasons in the Hero ASL. Are they about to gather another win here? 59,797 inside the Salt Lake. And again, another yellow card. And still the fury goes on. There's going to be a red as well. Oh, there is a red. It's Dimas Delgado that's going to be sent off for the final few moments. So tensions really running high on the side, as you can imagine here.
The man who's played for Bengaluru FC in the Indian Super League. Now in Imami East Bengal with Kala Squadra. The referee gives him the marching orders.
There will be a little bit more than the 9 minutes to add on at the end now. Van Sport, Sol Crespo, away by Hector Yuste, who's had another good game at the back tonight alongside Amor Ali. Now Liston Colasso, off he goes. He's got Cummings to the middle. It's a little bit early still with all the added time to take it into the corner. Now caught in possession by Suhair. Van Sport. Nishu Kumar. Sent off himself earlier in the competition. Clayton. Mahesh out wide to Nanda Kumar. 4 to aim for in the middle, but he can't get the ball past Subhashish Bose, who concedes a throw in right in the corner.
A throw in for Nanda Kumar, takes a quick one. Another cross goes begging. No men in the box. That's the quality we've been talking about, Mark. The crosses have been coming in the box, and when they do, Imami East Bengal don't have men in the box. This one, poor quality.
Well, he looked impressive earlier on. Nanda Kumar started all 6 games in this competition, scored a couple of goals, but just needed to have a little more composure to get that ball in. Bishop just taking his time over the goal kick, but within the rules. Mahesh. Cabra. Van Spal. Pursued by Dimi Petratos, still full of running, the goal scorer. Cummings putting under pressure as well. Rabshuk and Gill gathers and bowls out to Harmanjot Cabra. 5 of the 9 minutes added time played. Mohun Bagan Supergiant edging closer to a 17th Indian Oil Durand Cup win. Mahesh. Well, he's overhit the pass, Mahesh, and he'll be disappointed playing in a more central role at the moment behind the strikers, but, well, that was not what was needed at this stage of the game. The tears are flowing already.
The fans are looking for an opportunity to celebrate. Right now, only Mohun Bagan Supergiant fans have that. The fans
Away
of
by
Imami East Bengal.
away by Petratos. Anywhere will do now for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. Van Spal trying to keep this pressure on. Again, Anwar Ali's there as the first line of defence. Another shot just over this time from distance from Clayton Silva.
This one from far out, Clayton Silva. It was Sal Crespo who played the ball in. 2 touches to take that shot. Off target. We know this man, he can bring magic onto the pitch. He's done that in the previous season. He's done that wherever across the world he plays. He's known for scoring goals, for getting his team out of tough situations.
12 goals last season. Clayton Silva, his most successful in India after 2 seasons at Bengaluru. To Yuste. Hamill rather plays the ball away. Still time for Imami East Bengal, but they need to start getting the ball into that danger area with some purpose. Nishu. Van Spal. Clayton Silva. The referee will bring it back for the foul. There was a foul on Van Spal. He did try to play the advantage, Kumar Gupta, but in the end decided to give the free kick, which I'm sure Imami East Bengal would rather have at this stage.
A needless challenge there by Manveer Singh. He shouldn't have done that. A free kick in a danger situation. Mahesh Naurem Singh. He's known for those.
Mahesh and Manda over the ball. Cummings back on defensive duty. It's in by Mahesh right to the back. And it was a header from Nishu Kumar, but he couldn't get it on target. Nishu and Sol Crespo both coming in on the ball. Javier Severio on the bench now. Probably wish he'd have been on the end of that one, but not to be. Coming up to the 9 minutes added time played. Liston Colasso. all the way back to Prabshuk in Gill. This has to go long, you feel now, from Emami East Bengal. There's no telling how much extra time the referee will add on. Nishu Kumar. Sol Crespo. 97th minute equaliser when they played North East United in the semi-final. This will be even later if they can get a goal here, but again, it's too close to Vishal Kaith. And more valuable seconds are run off the clock.
The fans signalling to the players to play the ball up front. Emami East Bengal. Maybe only a minute left for them. Can there be a turnaround?
The Durand Cup, the Shimla Trophy, the President's Cup. Are they heading to the Mohun Bagan Supergiant Trophy cabinet? Nanda Kumar appeals for handball from the Mariners bench, not given, away by Brendan Hamill. And there goes the full-time whistle. The Kolkata derby has gone the way of Mohun Bagan Supergiant. It was bad-tempered at times, it was tense at times. The red card seemed to change the face of the game, but Dimi Petratos had other ideas and fired in a superb, slightly deflected goal to give his side a victory. And after the disappointment of losing in the group stages, the elation returns to the Maroon and Greens. Petratos is a match winner, and at Mohun Bagan Supergiant are the 132nd Indian Oil Durand Cup winners.
And that's the reason Juan Ferrando retains him. He is a match winner, and he's proved that once again. Mohun Bagan Supergiant was one man down. In spite of that, this man showed up. He got the ball, gets the ball past Emami East Bengal. He proves to be the difference in today's match. Another trophy in the cabinet for Mohun Bagan Supergiant.
Well, it's not that long since they won the last one, of course, the Hiram Indian Super League title just a few months ago. But this will taste sweet